A historic landmark in New Jersey is springing back to life after a 3-month delay due to COVID-19. Unfortunately, though, like so many other businesses, they too have suffered a great loss.
We had to cease operations. So what ended up happening was we lost about $250,000 in fundraising.
The historic village at Allaire State Park is home to 13 buildings from the old Howell Iron Works Company. It dates back to the 1830s, and they are disappointed to have to modernize by charging a small admission fee.
We run primarily on fundraisers, so our fundraisers usually bring in thousands of people. So we run events almost every weekend. We weren't able to do that. We had to shut every single one of them down. So all of that revenue is what carries us through July and August.
This site is virtually like looking at a snapshot in time during the Industrial Revolution, from old blacksmith and carpenter shops to firing muskets in an open field.
Well, if you've never been here before, you would see the blacksmiths. You would hear it before you got there. You would hear them hammering on the anvils. You would go in and see the carpenters. You would have the bakery. We have the general store, which will be open this coming weekend, by the way.
Additionally, their annual flea market is set tentatively for July 11th and 25th, pending state approval, and the historic village even hosts weddings, and dates will become available for 2021. And when you're back here, boy, does it feel like you have visited back in time.
Well, when we are in costume, you actually feel like you are a part of 1836, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a really unique experience working here, and we work with a great group of people, and everyone is really dedicated to preserving history. There's a general store that people can purchase items that some of the items are made here at the village by the tradespeople, and the other buildings are here to interpret, and just to give people a brief history about the Allaire village.
Admission will cost you $7 at the gate and $5 if pre-purchased online. Social distancing and masks are required.
Within the 8 weeks of the payroll protection program, we've created an online educational format. We created a YouTube channel. We trained all of our volunteers in proper use of PPE. We've changed our admission processes. We're cleaning all of our buildings, making sure everything is safe and ready to go.
The hope is that even with a few minor changes, the rich history of Allaire Village will live on for decades to come.
This place is very important because it's one of the few places around in this time period. You have a lot of Revolutionary ones and Civil War ones, but you have very few from this time period that I think is a very pivotal point in U.S. history.
Reporting from Allaire State Park in Howell, I'm Kimberly Kravitz.